Hello, I am Srijita Sen from Filmfare, and today I have a very special actress with me, Vidya Malvade, who you can currently catch on Mismatched Season 3. Hello, welcome to Filmfare. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you so much.
So, Mismatch is getting a lot of good reviews, like always. And how was it to come back playing the same character? How did it feel coming back to the same people, to the same set? How was the experience?
You're always looking forward to this character, this set, these people, because it's been such an enriching experience over the last 5 years that we've been shooting, and then you guys have been loving it, and so it's incredible to be back. What a journey, and how much love, because I think. We don't make movies and these series for us because we enjoy acting. Of course, we enjoy being a part of all of this, but eventual goal is for it to reach the people and for the people to love it so much. And I'm still getting these lovely love letters from everybody about Zeenat and about Sidnat and about just how much it has touched people and their lives and how they feel about it and how they feel about Zeenat. They sort of nuance my character out for me, literally. That is what is happening, and what happens to them in terms of how they feel when they watch Zeenat's journey from season 1, 2, 3, and they've been making the reels, they've been writing the comments. It's just I'm not very tech savvy, but just to be flooded with like 100, 200 stories, you getting tagged every day to so many different edits that people are making. It's just so heartwarming. It's just so I don't know, I think it's so fulfilling. Chak De jab release hui thi, there was no social media, so we didn't know what fans crazy fandom is really. But I think Mismatch just kind of fulfilled that, because it's just been like I don't even know, sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, what is this blessing that you've showered upon me? Because literally I think these comments, these letters, these things that people are writing to us, they all seem like a little small blessings coming upon us.
Like when we were growing up, for us, you were Vidya Sharma, the captain of Indian hockey team. So do you think for this Gen Z, for the current generation, you're Zeenat for them?
That's exactly what I keep saying all the time, because I'm like, everybody who's 35 plus, I'm still Vidya Sharma India for them. And everybody who's 13 plus, it's Zeenat Karim. That's what it, and it's I don't even know, like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I think it's such a huge blessing to have been a part of Chak De, which is still so relevant,
Right.
which still people remember. I mean, in today's day and age where there's so much content all over the place, people don't even remember the names of the shows, forget about the names of characters. But Vidya Sharma India is pretty much like it. Even when I walk on street, sometimes it's catcalling Vidya Sharma India. And now, of course, with the younger generation, it's Zeenat! It's like that. God. So it's yeah, it is a blessing. That's all I can say.
So when you work with young actors such as Prajakta or Rohit, is there any new sort of thing that you notice in this generation of actors as compared to a more senior generation like yours, more experienced actors?
I think, of course, there is. I mean, if I take a look at myself, who comes from, who's been in the industry for 20 years, and the younger actors today, they are so well prepared with everything, and they are multi-talented. I mean, you look at a Taruk, who's a very good actor, who's also an extremely good singer. Raju, who's been a YouTube sensation. She's writing a book. It's just everybody has these so many different things that they are doing, and they're doing it all so well together. They're so quick. They're so smart. If I take 1 hour to put up a post, they will do it in 5 minutes. That's the difference. Of course, me being me, I'm pretty much like Zeenat, so I'm just a little laid back and a little like the whole Gen Z slang and the way that they work and how fast they work is so not me. I'm a little more I guess to say it bluntly, I don't get it. They are like super clued into everything, which is wow. I learn from them is all I can say. And I like working with them because I really get to learn a lot from them.
Also, you mentioned social media, and today, like, everything is on social media. Whatever an actor is doing, where they are going. Yeah. So, do you also have people around you telling you, "Ki put this up on social media, put a photo like this, ye caption mat dalo, wo mat karo."
Yes, of course, you have a team working with you to make sure that your reach goes high, or you get people. Again, I don't put stuff on social media क्योंकि यार मुझे I do that of course क्योंकि मुझे अच्छा लगा इसलिए मैं डाल रही हूँ. But eventually it is for people to see and appreciate, hopefully, and there is always going to be the negative feedback as well, which is also okay. It doesn't, I mean, it's a part of the game, so you got to live with it. Would I be on social media if I didn't want to be on social media? Let's say it that way. Yes, there would be times I would say that nahi chahiye mujhe. I would be fine without it, because I also realize it takes a lot of your time. That's the only reason why I would want to say ke, forget it, dude, I don't want to be on it anymore. But as an artist, I think it's important to be there, and which is why I am there. And I'm trying to make the most of whatever is available, yeah. As because it's pretty much like your profile these days. It's pretty much like a resume, for lack of better words. And so the be that as it may, you take it, and so when you get the negative comments also, you're okay with it. When you get the positive ones like the Zeenat is getting right now, very happy with it as well. So take it the way it is.
So you studied law, then
Yes.
you were an air hostess for some time. So how did acting come into the play?
My father's a lawyer, which is why I thought that's what I'm going to probably be doing, law. My family is full of education and education, and that's what we do as Malvades. So yeah, but somehow I've always wanted to fly. I had a friend who used to fly Cathay Pacific, and I used to look at her, and she had this lovely, I'm traveling here today, I'm going there tomorrow, and I was like, I want to do that, I want to travel. Very early on, actually, I realized that's what I want to do. I want to travel. So, which is why I think the best way of traveling without spending an arm and a leg would be to be a flight attendant, and that's how it started. And I got through first KLM and then Lufthansa. I flew to my heart's content because I was very, very happy flying. Also, you don't take your work back home when you're in a job like that. So it's really nice. You do your flight. I mean, in those days, it was much not easier, but I think better in terms of just the way the crew was treated, or just the way it was. But having said that, from there, when I was flying, I used to fly 1 week on, 1 week off. And during that week off, somehow I got a modeling assignment, and I was on set to do some photos for a hair commercial. And then I think from then on, it just snowballed into becoming a model, did tons and tons of ad films, and then the movies came calling, and I was like, I asked my parents, should I do it? And they were like, if that's what you really want to, go ahead. So there was, my parents are quite progressive in that sense, and they were just there, and I just decided that it was time for me to quit a well-paying job for something that
Steady
would
paycheck.
be something that would be आज है कल नहीं पता नहीं क्या होने वाला है. But then I didn't want to regret it 10 years later. Think, oh, मुझे ना वो एक film आई थी, लेकिन मैंने नहीं की. वाह, ऐसा से चलो, let's see where it takes me. And touch wood, I've been around for a long time, and it's been a great ride.
After Chak De India, you did a lot of films. Some of them worked, some of them did not, unfortunately. And now you are back in this OTT space. You have once again become a household name from Vidya to now Zeenat. So, would you call this a second inning in your career? How would you describe this?
I don't know. I mean, that's all. These are all terms that you guys can give. For me, it's just one innings. I feel like every single decade of my life, something happens, and I'm, from a flight attendant, or I became a model. From a model, I suddenly turned into an actress, and now from an actress, yoga teacher, and so that now there's both of them doing its thing. So. There was a time that I did not do films because I realized that the parts that I got were not really nice, and I didn't want to be on a set not feeling nice about what I was doing. So I said, okay, forget it, I don't want to do it. Because I would want to value myself, and if somebody doesn't see the value in it, that's your call. I don't have anything against you, but I don't want to be a part of that. And that's just how I am. And then suddenly with the OTT springing up, I think actors are now more than being just a star. Everybody needed actors, performers, and that's where I started getting work. I've done, I think, about 8, 10 series and 3 seasons of Mismatched, and it was fantastic. I think it's been a blessing. Or the whole advent of the OTT in India. Yeah.
So when you said you were not getting like good characters, were you typecast in a certain role while they were offering you roles? What sort of
Not
things
really.
were?
I don't even know if it was typecast or anything. I just felt like it. So I think back in the day, there was one hero, one heroine sort of a space, and everybody else was just doing their thing. Sometimes it was, the characters were nicely written as well, but most times they were not. So then it just kind of didn't really. I mean, I didn't get excited. If I'm not excited about something, why would I even do it? It's very important to read something, and it should feel refreshing. It should feel like, oh my god, yes, I really want to be on set doing this, playing this part. Because when I'm home working on that character, there's a lot that I put in. There's a lot that I work on myself as well, and that's just not because I'm playing one particular character at one time. That's also the background homework that you do on yourself to keep abreast with whatever might be thrown at you. Yeah. So if you work, whether in terms of your classes that you do, workshops that you do, whatever it is that you do in terms of keeping yourself busy as an actor doing your background homework. So then you expect it to, I want stuff that I'm proud of, and more importantly, I want stuff that I get excited about.
So right now, what are the roles that excite you? What are the characters that you really look forward to playing?
So I think in the last 5 years, all the characters that I've done have been really, really exciting. I've played, I think, three small town women in 3 different, and I was actually shooting for all of them, not together, but like one after the other, some together. So I think when Mismatched was going on, I was also doing Imtiaz Ali's Dr. Aurora. Now, Zeenat also is from small town. Well, not super small. She's from Lucknow as such, but yeah. In Dr. Aurora, Vaishali is from where? Morena. And that's literally the heartland of the country. And there's another one that I've just done, which hopefully will come out now in the next year, called Punya Devi. She's also from the heartlands of India. And all 3 of them are diametrically different. Zeenat is not like Vaishali or like Punya, or the other way around. So it's just lovely that you can bring so much to one particular person that you are playing. The way they walk, the way they talk, the way they are, because their story is different, their life is different, so they just turn out in a very different way. For me, it's very important to also look maybe a certain different way, just because they're of a certain age and from a similar background doesn't mean they should look that way. It's such a lovely little space to explore, and to then go within and see what all I can do with this particular character, and that's really exciting for me.
And is there any character that you are really keen on portraying but you still have not gotten that opportunity? Any particular genre maybe?
Particular genre, I would love to do comedy. That's something that comes very naturally to me. So that's something that a little bit of it has happened in season 1 and 2 of Mismatched, but that's very, very little. So yeah, I'd love to do a comedy. I love sitcoms as well. I was a part of Bamini and Boys, which was a sitcom. We did 2 seasons of that on Hotstar. So that was really nice, and love sitcoms. I love watching them, which is why I'd love to be a part of them. And to play, I'd love to play a courtesan. I'd love to play something like, say, an Umrao Jan. Yeah, because a lot of Kathak, because that's also very me. So, Hira Mandi Part 2, yeah?
Hira Mandi, right, let's manifest that. Hira Mandi Part 2. So, you spoke about Hira Mandi, like, if you could play any character from Hira Mandi, which one would it be?
Which one would it be? I think all of them were quite lovely, but very impactful was there was Bibbo Jan, it was
Yeah.
really lovely. There was also the Manisha ji's character, which was very, very
Mallika
impactful.
Jan.
Mallika Jan, she was very impactful. And even Richa Chadda's character. She's fabulous.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, even in your life, you have gone through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of tragedies, and you again found love once again, second chances love. So, having gone through whatever you did, at this point, do you like what's your philosophy? What's your outlook towards life? Are you someone who believes in manifestations and prayers?
Of course, I pray every single day. That's what I do when I wake up in the morning. And yes, I think what it's very strange, but I feel like my life is the manifestation of whatever I have really wanted or desired. And I don't even know how to say it, but I feel like the spiritual practice that I have in terms of the yogic practices that I do have all led me towards literally aligning my manifestations into becoming reality. And if there's a philosophy, I think to realize that there are 2-3 things that I follow. So I try and see as much as I can. Whatever comes to me, accept it with grace, whatever it is, and whatever leaves, just allow it to go with grace. That is very, very important. It's heartbreaking at times, but yeah. Then what somebody thinks of me is none of my business. That's a very, very important thing to sort of understand, because every day, whether it's social media, whether it's outside, everyone's always judging you, and everyone thinks it's okay to say whatever nasties that they want to say to you, about you. And that really can be hurtful. So when you realize that what everybody thinks is really their business and actually none of your business, it gets much easier, because they come from the space that they have been brought up from. It's nothing to do with you. And once you realize that, life just gets so much more simpler and easier to deal with. And as long as the third thing is, as long as you're incredibly, unconditionally grateful to whatever is, happening to you, for you, and realize that it's just meant to be that way. And yeah, so even if things are not going right, when things are going right, everyone's grateful. When things are not going right, are you still grateful? That's important.
How lovely. So, last year, the Chak De India girls had a get together. How close is this entire group even now?
Oh, we're a family. Our group is called Bad Bad Girls.
The song.
That's the song, yes. Yeah, we are incredibly close. Yeah, last year we had 2 get-togethers, because 2 of our girls got married literally in 1 week span, and it was a party. When we come together, it is just that we're still working on Chak De India. It literally feels like that, because
oh my God,
after all the years that have gone through, we are still the same. And I think it's beautiful that everyone's busy doing what they love to do in their lives, and yet when we come together, it's like it's not about, we just start from where we left off. We know what's happening in each other's lives, at least a few of us who are more close than all 16 of us. But yeah, it's a beautiful bond, and I'm just very, very grateful that film, apart from giving me so much love and adulation from everybody, whoever's watched it, it's still giving me that adulation and love. It's given me a family of sisters for life.
So are you also still in touch with Shah Rukh sir?
Off and on. I think when one of his releases comes out, one would message him and things like that, but not like how I'm with the girls.
Okay. And also, recently we have seen a trend of old films, early 2000 films, re-releasing, like K3G, Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, even DDLJ for that matter. Do you hope that Chak De India would also have a re-release in theatres now that people love it so much?
Would you all want a re-release of Chak De India?
Of course.
Yes, then let's bring it on. I think.
Is this something you all have discussed with the team?
Not really. I think that's a call that Yash Raj Films will have to take and will take. It probably, I don't think, would have much to do with us. But we would enjoy a re-release. What would it be to go back to the theatre and watch Chak De India? Wow, I still remember when the film came out. I watched the first show with my family. And after that, I couldn't go back to the theatre and watch the film at all again.
Why?
One time, I think when a theatre had invited us, but we got mobbed so badly outside the theatre that we couldn't go and watch it. Because, like I said, it was running full houses all the way through. And then once it came out, I think there was absolutely no time to do anything else. I was only flying from one city to the other, endorsing some product, opening, cutting some ribbons, and shooting something. It was crazy. I think every artist in their life should get that one moment of sunshine in their career, because it is just unreal. That was unreal. What those 6-8 months after Chak De released were for us, all of us, before the whole depression hit. It was just unreal.
So, is there any... okay, first of all, let's manifest in this interview that we have a Chak De India re-release soon, super quick. Let's manifest this. And second of all, if you could pick any actress from this younger generation to play your character in Chak De India, who do you think can
I would
execute
only
it?
look bloody little young and play it. I don't want to. No, Vidya India. That's mine, no?
Oh, right.
Oh. No, but if I have to pick, then Deepika.
Deepika, oh, lovely.
Oh, she'd be fantastic. She'd be fantastic with everything, but yeah.
So now that the year is coming to an end, how has it been for you? How do you look back, and what are your expectations from 2025?
This year's been very hard, I think. It's both my parents have been in and out of ICUs. My father's been in and out of ICUs. My mum's been, in fact, right now as we're talking, my mum's at the doctor. I couldn't go with her. So yeah, it's been very difficult with family health-wise. But having said that, I think that's a part of being a daughter, and so I had to take quite a lot of time off to just take care of mum and dad. And like I say, my parents are my blessings. They are gods for us. So I'm just, just that feeling when I think that I just hope I'm doing enough. And yeah, just for all of you who can pray for us and pray for my parents, that would be really, really nice. And just hoping that 2025 as well is fantabulous in terms of health. The way 2024 is ending is just unreal, with so much love for Mismatched Season 3. In fact, since Mismatches dropped, Season 3 has been trending at number 1. And even Season 2 and Season 1 is now trending in the top 10. So, I mean, I'm just thinking, thank you, man. Thank you, my Lord, for this, because it's, like I said, it's unreal, the love that's been pouring, all the letters and all the comments and everything that everyone's been sending our way. I just keep trying to read all the little lovely letters that everyone's written for Zeenat, for Sidnat. Unbelievable how much it's touched people's hearts, and I hope we can continue to do so in 2025 as well with all of my projects, hopefully. There is one more project that's releasing on the 17th of January, I just got to know. It's called Sangi. It's with Shah Rukh Khan, and it'll release in the theatres. So do give us lots of love. LOL.
That's lovely on the big screen again. That's so excited to watch that. So we can expect Mismatched Season 4 then?
That you're
pretty quick.
That's your class Netflix, but I'm hoping, yeah, why not? Yeah.
Thank you so much, Vidya. That was lovely talking to you. Thank you for joining Filmfare.